is JJ. I'm sitting here with my main man, Shawn Teeman, and today is Workout Wednesday. We got some great information about metabolism is what we're talking about today. So, tell me a little bit about metabolism. I can't even say it. For some people out there, I can't say it, and I really don't know that much about it. I've always been told I have a high metabolism from people that go, well, you don't ever gain weight. You got to have a high metabolism. So, tell us a little bit about this. Educate us a little bit.
Well, you know, your metabolism is basically your resting metabolism is how many calories it takes your body to maintain your weight on a daily basis. So where, you know, somebody like you, JJ, who people say have a fast metabolism, that basically just means that maybe your body takes 4,000 calories a day. You can eat up to 4,000 calories a day to maintain your weight, not gain any weight eating that many calories. Whereas somebody else that may consider themselves having a slow metabolism, maybe their metabolism is 1,000 or 1,200 calories a day. They can't eat more than 1,200, and they're going to maintain the same weight you are at 4,000 or something along those lines.
Okay. So as far as when we walk in the door, and it doesn't matter the body size, the age, anything. When we walk in the door and we try to sit down with the trainer, what type of questions and information is exchanged so we can find out what we need to do to reach our fitness goal that's based on the metabolism? Well,
you know, the metabolism is kind of a mysterious thing. Nobody ever really knows where their metabolism is unless you've had a test done. You know, it's kind of a hard thing to pinpoint, and it's always changing based on your environment and what you're doing currently, your eating habits, your exercise habits. So it's something that's always changing. So what we try to do is we bring you in the beginning, and we sit down with you and have you write down everything that you're eating for anywhere from 3 days to a week. Now, based on those numbers, we can get an idea of how many calories a day that you're consuming. So what we do with that is we go, okay, JJ, if you ate 4,000 calories a day for a week, we can look at that, and at the end of the week, did you gain weight or lose weight? And based on that answer, we can go, okay, he gained 2 pounds. Well, we have a calculation that we can figure out exactly how many calories that your body was actually utilizing for you to have gained 2 pounds over a week's time. So based on that, we can get a pretty definite answer on how many calories that you need to consume or utilize with exercise to reach your goals in a certain amount of time. So we sit down, do that basically an assessment with you. We assess your metabolism. Then we take you through a program where we say, okay, you know, where most people, well, let me ask you, what do you think for you, if I said, hey, you got 30 minutes to come into the gym, come exercise, that's all you have. What for you is going to be the thing that you think is the most important thing, or the thing that's going to burn the most calories, or, you know, that nature?
I'm a runner. I've always been a runner. So I'm going to say running. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I think most people would agree with that. Most people probably say get on the treadmill, do an elliptical, something like that. And that is true as far as like running is a great way to burn calories now. Really good for your heart if you do over 20 minutes. You know, but it's a great way to burn calories now. The thing with it is, with running, it's just that. You're burning calories now. So you're going to come in, let's say, for 30 minutes and use 300 calories. Well, that's great for using those 300 calories. But then as soon as you're done, your heart rate goes back down, and you just go back to your normal resting metabolic rate. Now, what we look for are things that are going to continue using calories, increase your metabolism to where your body naturally needs more calories. So actually, the most effective thing that you can do in a 30-minute period is come in and do a circuit training, high-intensity weight training routine. Because you're going to put on lean muscle, which, by the way, lean muscle is not, we're not talking bodybuilder, you know, arms like yours.
Oh, come on now, come on now.
We're talking just regular old lean muscle tissue that, you know, something, what you're doing is you're replacing something big like fat with something little, lean muscle tissue. So it's going to give the appearance of trimming down, losing weight, but it also, the more lean muscle tissue you have, the more calories that you're going to burn on a daily basis. So it speeds your resting metabolic rate. And weight training, circuit training in general, is going to keep your metabolism elevated for up to 3 days after an exercise. So after a routine. Now, that's a significant difference from the getting on a treadmill for 300 calories and then you're done, it's right back to normal. This is going to leave you elevated for up to 3 days, which means your body's going to utilize a lot more calories over those 3 days.
Man, I see now why lifting weights really, if you do it in the right way, can help you lose weight sometimes quicker than, I guess, running.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a very efficient way for weight loss.
Man. Well, and I'm just telling you guys, this is the type of information you get whenever you come to Nautilus Family Fitness. You sit down with the trainer, and they're trying to get you to reach your fitness goals. So that's why you have to step out and just trust. But you have to really want to start this fitness journey. And all you got to do is get up, and get through the door. That's all you got to do. Anything else about metabolism that you may want to educate anyone out there who's listening?
Well, just remember, and I think most people probably start with a diet program. And I advocate that. I think diets are great. You need to have a healthy diet in combination with your exercise program. Now, what typically we've seen in the past is people come in and they tell us, hey, I'm only eating 1,000 calories a day. I'm not losing any weight. What is going on? And that goes back to our metabolisms, because our bodies, back in our pasts, sometime hundreds and hundreds, thousands of years ago, we were hunters and gatherers, and we had to survive on maybe a buffalo or something. We were chasing a buffalo down.
Good food, right?
I do like buffalo, but you may go out and hunt and only get one buffalo for a 2-week period.
Yeah.
Well, your body has a coping mechanism, and it naturally will, just without even asking it to, it'll change, and your metabolism will change. And if you don't eat, or you restrict your calories so far down to 1,000 calories a day or less, your body's going to also change its metabolism down to where you don't need as many calories to eat to maintain your weight. And so what happens a lot of times is people come in and go, I'm only eating 1,000 calories a day. Why am I not losing weight? Well, what we have to do as a trainer is we have to go in and actually add food. And the people start gaining weight. And they go, why am I gaining weight? Well, that's because we have to get your metabolism back to a normal rate to where we can make small, moderate changes. We add, an exercise program, which, like the circuit training thing. We add a cardio regimen, which gives you that now, burn calories now. And then we make small changes to your diet and eating habits towards something sustainable for long periods of time. And a combination of those 3 things put together with with also a stretching regimen to keep you healthy. We put all that stuff together, and that's going to create a healthy weight loss. If done the proper way, with the right metabolic rate, with the right amount of calories per day, with the right exercise regimen, you can lose 2 to 4 pounds a week in the healthy way. And that, over time, that can be significant.
Man, see, and all this information I could have used back when I was playing football, back whenever I started gaining a little bit too much weight. And I understand why.
Oh, yeah.
And I was trying to gain some muscle. I mean, this is information but I'm glad I need it now, because like we were saying earlier, you said it was never too late no matter how old you are. Mm-hmm. If anyone's out there just thinking they're too old or it's too late, what would you say to them?
Well, I always think back when you talk to these guys that maybe, they're a little bit later in years, and they come up to you and go, man, I used to look just like you when I was your age, I mean, you hear that sometimes.
Yeah.
And I believe it, This isn't rocket science. There's been plenty of people before us and after us that can do this. But the thing with it is as you age, that doesn't stop you from being able to see progress. So it doesn't matter what age you are, if you come in and you do the right program, and you're eating the right way, and you're doing an exercise program that's built around you and your limitations, you will see results. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're a grandparent, if you're, a kid. If you do things the right way for your body type, you will see results. And that's what we like to do as personal trainers, is assess you, decide exactly what you need to reach your goals, and then tell you what that is, and help push you in the right direction.
See? See? And I used to be called, lazy until I realized I had to just step out and do something. But you heard it here. It's never too late. Doesn't matter how old you are. There's always a way to get progress, little by little, day by day. And it doesn't matter what walk of life you are. You need to be fit. Before we get out and close out this session of Workout Wednesday, is there anything else you'd like to add?
JJ, I was told one time by one of my clients, which he worked with me for about a year and lost 100 pounds. I was told by him the very first day he came in, he said, I got something to tell you. Because I talked to him about his weight loss goal and what he needed to accomplish. And, he was ready to go. And he told me, I said, man, he seems excited, but, he's ready to get started. I'm trying to figure him out, and he said, you know how to eat an elephant? Do you know how to eat an elephant?
No.
One bite at a time. One bite at a time. And that stuck with me. That is a great analogy. You got to put one foot in front of the other. If you have a weight loss goal, how do you do that? You do it 1 pound at a time. You can't do it any faster than that. And so, just remember, that you're not going to see progress overnight. It's not going to be 20 pounds tomorrow. But if you do something and you're diligent about it and you stay regimented to what you're doing and you're on the right plan, you will see results.
And that's better than taking so many different crazy stuff that will damage your heart and you can't live longer. And I mean, it's just a lot easier to do the right thing, the natural thing. And to me, it's been awesome being able to stay in shape over the years. But if you're looking to start your fitness journey, which you should, whoever you are, you should be fit. I can't stand seeing people who complain about themselves. They don't want to do anything about it. It's time. It's time. Nautilus Family Fitness. Tell them about some of the specials you have. I don't think I've made a video yet.
Yeah.
Of like a lot of the specials and everything you have going on.
So, this month until the end of the month, we're offering a special to get them started, $0 down to get them in the front door. Mm-hmm. Now, after that, they pay nothing to get started. And then after that, we go ahead and set them up with one of our personal trainers to do just what we're talking about, to do an assessment with them, to assess their eating habits, their lifestyle, their body type, their limitations. And that trainer is going to talk to them about their goals, establish some deadlines of how long it should take them to accomplish that, and then help design them a program. They're going to get that all within that $0 down. Doesn't cost them anything to get going. Now, if they're like me, sometimes I like to get, when I'm shopping for a bill or something, I'm like, I want the lowest possible bill I can get, right? I'm a diligent shopper. We also have a $9.95 membership for people. Per month, $9.95, no contract, no commitment, month to month. They can join up for $10 a month. So it's hard to beat. And we'll still get them that assessment with the trainer. We'll go over all their goals with them. But this month specifically, by the end of the month in May, we are doing $0 to get started. That's something we don't ever do. So that is a great deal to get them moving. Don't have to pay anything. Just come in and join.
Well, hey, you heard it here, right here. So when you hear me talk about it, it's not me. No, it's from the man. Workout Wednesday, my man Shawn Nautilus Family Fitness. No money down, or you can go the $9.95 route. It doesn't matter. There's no excuses. You don't have too many excuses. If you want to start your fitness journey, it starts 1 pound at a time, or like you said, elephant.
Yeah.
You got to eat elephant 1 bite at a time.
That's right.
Well, my elephant got to have some barbecue sauce and got to be grilled and everything. But then I have to get with you and figure out my metabolism so I can burn those calories.
That's right.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, buddy.
That's how we do it.
That's it. All right, JJ, man. I appreciate you having me out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, man.
All right, we're going to close it off. Workout Wednesday. You stay tuned. Get in the Nautilus Family Fitness. Take advantage of these great deals they have going on until the end of May. And do what you have to do to reach your fitness journey. All righty.